my name is Asa, nice to meet you and welcome back to my channel if you already know me. Today I want to try and paint not just in my sketchbook but on a ceramic bowl. I have this huge big bowl here, and so my sister-in-law asked me to paint it and she wants me to paint wildflowers on it. So I decided to turn it into a YouTube video, and for painting I'm going to use oil paints, and she already sent me pictures of wildflowers that she likes. I will show it to you later when we start painting. And yeah, I never did it before. It's the first time that I'm going to paint something on a ceramic, so we'll see how it goes. It's a quick warning, it's not going to be a plate that she's going to use for food or clean it in dishwasher. It's just something she's going to decorate her house with, so please don't worry about chemicals getting into food. It's going to be all right. And yeah, this is what I was going to say. Let's get started. I put my nice apron to keep my shirt safe, and I'm going to put my hair up, and I am ready to paint. So what do I have here? I have oil paints. You already know this brand from my previous videos. If not, it is US Art Supply. Is that a brand? I guess, I don't know. I'll show it to you here if you're interested. Then a very important thing for oil painting is paper towels. I have 3 pieces here, but usually I use like 6. I got my brushes here. They're all I don't know if it's real hog hair or it is plastic that kind of pretends to be hog hair. Anyways, brushes for oil. I have oil thinner, big bottle here, and it's odorless, which is very nice. It doesn't stink so much. I have my old plate. I use it as a palette, or I keep my my brushes here when they're covered in oil paint, so they don't touch my table or any other surfaces. And of course I left my bowl there. Be right back. And of course the hero of the day is this very big and nice bowl that we are going to decorate. I squeezed all the paint I'm going to use for my flowers. Mostly it is greens because stems, leaves, and so my plan is I'll paint stems first and then I'll add flowers. And because my first flower is going to be a blue, I don't know the name, I'll put it here. This blue flower, so I squeezed a little bit of blue to see how it works. And yeah, I'm ready to start painting. It is my first time using oil on a ceramic surface. It was pretty complicated because the surface is not flat and it was hard for me to predict the movement of my brush. But luckily it didn't affect the color. Ceramic doesn't absorb the oil, and even first brush stroke looks bright and vivid. I had to be very careful with the oil thinner because too much thinner might turn my painting into a tiny puddle of oil. It would be inconvenient, but good news is it is super easy to clean. I used paper towels and cotton swabs. Overall, this process was super fun and satisfying. Oil works great on the surface, and I had amazing and chill time just sitting in my studio and painting.
If you want to paint a ball one day, start painting from the inside because I was holding this ball in my hands most of the time and it would be hard to do it if it had some paint on it. In the beginning of the video, I showed you the brushes that I prepared specifically for oil painting and I said they're made of hog hair. But when I tried to use them, they simply didn't work. Brush strokes were messy and it was impossible to be neat with them. So I switched to my gouache brushes. Basically, the brush you see right now, I used to paint like 95% of this bowl.
I have finished painting stems and now I want them to dry a little bit and I will go have lunch.
I'm back from lunch. Painting always makes me very hungry and I tend to eat more every time I paint a lot. Today was one of those days. As you can see, I started painting flowers. I'm so happy I have a long brush because the bowl was pretty deep. I could ruin everything I painted before if I used my short brushes. Today I'm going to paint the first layer of my flowers and add details later. I can't do it today because I need the first layer to dry completely. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time, so I will only take one day break. Hopefully it will be enough. I'm painting flowers very carefully, trying to avoid freshly painted stems. Painting blue flowers is super easy. They are simple circles or half circles and all the petals connect in the middle. The more brush strokes you use, the fluffier your flower will be. For the red flower, I decided to use the same technique but with a bigger brush. I start outside of the circle and connect all brush strokes in the middle. And yellow flower was the easiest one. Just make sure to put a lot of paint on your brush and paint dots just by slightly touching the bowl with your brush.
I'm done for today and here's the result. It's not finished because flowers still need centers to be painted and I want to put second layer of the paint on the leaves, but I can't do it today because it's still moist and colors just they all mix together and I can't paint like tiny elements. So I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is next day and today I'm going to finish painting my bowl. So far I painted the inside of it and it still needs some final touches. And mostly today we will paint the outside of it.
Painting the outside of the bowl was a bit harder because I had to hold it in my hands and it was pretty heavy. After 5 minutes of painting, my hands started to shake, so I took a small basket and used it as a pedestal. Worked really well. I decided to keep the same design as I did for the inside of the bowl, so just painted same flowers as yesterday. Second day was way easier for me because I already knew how I'm going to paint my flowers.
I have finished painting outside of the bowl and now I want to take a break, have lunch, and I will come back and finish painting flowers. I had lunch and now I'm back and I'm ready to paint flowers. you probably can see. So yeah, all the stems and leaves are ready, and now I need to be very careful because it's so hard to paint. You have to make sure you don't touch painted flowers because they're still wet and it's so easy to destroy them. And it was perfect time to wear a white sweater, by the way. So yeah, let's go back to painting.
You have already seen me painting these flowers, so I'm not going to explain what I'm doing here again. I'm sure you remember everything. I also painted daisies and big red flowers on the bowl, and I used the same technique for all the flowers. The only difference is the thickness of my brush strokes. Flowers are so fun to paint. You can't make mistakes or paint something wrong. Even if your flowers don't look real, they still look good. I like to paint flowers when I don't know what to paint or fill empty space in my journals. They always look nice and neat.
I have finished painting first layer, and this is what we got. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait till tomorrow because this fresh layer is super wet and I just can't put different colors because they will mix together and it will look like a mess. So yeah, I think it's time to take a break until tomorrow. I am so tired. My back hurts really bad because I was hunching like this all day while painting, but I really enjoy the result. It looks great. Unfortunately, I mean, if that was not oil but acrylics, for example, I could have finished it in 1 or 2 days because it dries super fast, but with oil it takes forever to dry. And today is December 19th and Christmas is soon in 5 days, and I don't know if it will be enough time for my bowl to dry so I can give this present to my sister-in-law. But anyways, let's hope for the best, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello, it's next day today, and today we're finally going to finish our beautiful ball. I was painting it for 3 days in a row. It was challenging, and I hope it will have time to dry because, you know, Christmas is very close and I want to give this present and I want it to be perfect and dry. So yeah, anyways, let's go back to work quickly.
This is the final stage of the painting. I'm adding details to both sides of my bowl, and this project will be complete. I really enjoyed this experience. I never painted on something that's not a sketchbook or a canvas, and I'm proud to announce that I unlocked new art achievement.
I have finished. This is final result. I'll try to turn it very carefully so you can see it. And I think I'm pretty happy with how it looks. Let me show you the other side. And this is the other side. I'm trying to be very careful. I'm done. I have finished. I'm so happy. I really like the result, and it's been 3 days of my life painting this bowl. Hopefully it will dry super fast and my sister-in-law will like it, and yeah, everybody will be happy. Anyways, I just wanted to say a quick thank you for watching. I wanted to wish you happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I wanted to wish you to stay positive and creative as always, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye!